These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Militiaman. Iraq went to the UN and told everybody they were a free sovereign state. That goes along with having a sovereign currency and then being able to go into the international financial system. All of that is on the table. I don't think there is anything stopping them. I don't know if this is going to happen in the next 24 to 48 hours or if it's going to still be a significant amount of time. The bottom line is we can see them moving forward. I am elated and I think it's going to be a good week. Walking Stick says, in my opinion, the opening date for Iraqi private banks of October 1st was for the HCL. Their main goal was to be online internationally before HCL payments. They are. Mark Z via PDK question, any news on Iraq and WTO? Mark Z says, when I find out, I will tell you. I think this is a big tell they are trying to keep from us. If they let this news out before they are ready for us, it would be a mad dash for everyone to buy Iraqi dinar. It would be a clear signal of a changing rate. So my guess is they have already been accepted and are waiting to announce the value. That is my best guess. All right, guest guru Pompey Peter, ascension to the WTO is enormous because it means they could then literally start moving goods in and out freely. They can make taxes and tariffs at the borders, and they can trade freely without having to do this oil for aid nonsense process. To have an international currency, therefore, be Article 8 to be WTO, we need to know something on the Forex. Frank26 says, we see the evidence of financial international transactions on the 28th. We see the private banks opening with Aki, Walking Stick Bank, Iraqi bank friend in the U.S., October 1st. We see Independence Day, Tuesday, October 3rd. The only thing we're not seeing is the HCL. Why? Let me ask you something. Did they release the new exchange rate? No. What did I tell you? The moment you see the HCL in the next nanosecond, you will see the new exchange rate. Jeff article quote, the American decision still dominates Iraq. What do we need to get rid of it? Jeff says the United States still has possession and control over all of Iraq's OPEC dollars in Washington, D.C. Quote, America is putting pressure on Iraq because it has not completely emerged from the UN resolutions. Jeff says those are UN Chapter 7 sanctions. All right, Pimpy community comment. We are at least looking at the very least 2 to 3 years left to go if they can keep on the same track they currently are on. That's my thinking. It's going to take about 2 to 3 years before everybody starts banging their heads against the wall, and that's for it to reach its full potential. I'm the one who thinks it should go up in increments. It's going to take at least 2 to 3 years. You might be around 1-to-1 at that time. Sandy Ingram article quote, Iraq receives its second 787 Dreamliner. Iraq has taken possession of its second 787 Dreamliner aircraft. This is the second of 10 airplanes Iraq has ordered. International research and reports say travel in the Middle East will increase by more than 40% in the coming years. Mark Z via PDK, Iraq asked for $1 billion in cash, and this time Washington said no. This is from the WSJ. Iraq is between a rock and a hard spot for foreign currency. They are not yet fully internationally recognized. There are still some sanctions and controls there. Going fully international with a rate change would fix their woes. Iraq has everything at stake for this revaluation. All right, Frank26 with Firefly says we are celebrating our independence and being a sovereign country. Sidani talking about how we will not allow others to rule over us. Frank says, congratulations, your country is now restriction-free. You are a sovereign country. Your country is secure and stable. These are the two magic words Dr. Shabibi, the author of your monetary reform plan, wanted before he released the new exchange rate and new currency. Lastly, Mark Z via PDK from the banking side. I got this from a couple different sources. So from the bankers in the States, they were told they are officially on standby. We have not seen that in a very, very long time. And I've never gotten it from multiple states in different areas that are unrelated. And these are from top tier banks. different top tier banks. So this is something going out from multiple banks in multiple states.